Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first ever episode of the podcast that, what should I call it? I've brainstormed a couple of names, but I think I'm gonna go with Nintendiscussion. Like, I've looked around on the internet and everywhere and see if that was a thing. That name has not been taken yet, so that's what this podcast is gonna be called. Welcome to the first episode of Nintendiscussion. I'm your host, Good Games, also known as Tim, that's my real name. But anyways, so the topic for today is the Nintendo Switch gonna die soon? Because it's almost 6 years old. It'll be 6 years old in about 2 months as of the time of this recording. And usually Nintendo consoles don't last that long. So the two questions I'm gonna ask today is, will the Switch be revealed this year? And is it gonna die this year? Okay, so basically, to start us off, I got a chart here. I came prepared. I printed it out. I got a chart here. So, and I'll put it on screen now for those of you watching on YouTube. I actually haven't decided if I'm gonna have this podcast go on multiple platforms like SoundCloud and Amazon Music or whatever you put stuff on. But anyways, so we see here that in September of 2021, the Switch sold like 300. I don't know what that is. I think it's 310 times 10,000. So, yeah, not going to do that math right now because I'm trying to speak and be on topic. Then we see in December of 2021, obviously holiday season, it gets a spike in sales. Then March of 2022, it goes back down to about where it was in September 2021. And then in June of 2022, it's lower than it was the previous 3 months, so like it's not as high as it was in March. And here's what I think is interesting. So the sales show that a year later from last year in 2021, the Switch has sold less. So this is the thing that I was gonna bring up first is the sales of the Switch. It's kind of slowing down. It's not slowing down like significantly, but it's going down. Like as we see here, the September 2022 is much lower than the September of 2021. So, is the Switch gonna be discontinued this year? To that I say no. I do not think 2023 is not the year the Switch dies. I think personally that year will be 2024 or 5. But here's why. Because like the Switch, it's slowing down in sales, but it's not that significant. Like what just happened on my computer? Anyways, it's slowing down in sales, but it's not that significant. And you know, from a business perspective, this may seem concerning to you because, like, obviously the sales is going down, and we don't have the numbers for the holiday season of 2022, so we don't know. But there was probably a spike there because they always sell more consoles around the Christmas time. You get Christmas presents and whatnot. So from a business perspective, it is kind of not like alarming, but like it's just kind of expected because it's been around for so long. It's like it's just gonna fade into obscurity as like YouTube videos do that were uploaded like 10 years ago. Like no one watches those anymore, I don't think. So like it just fades away. So obviously it's not that significant of a drop for them to release a new console, which I think that their new console, whatever it is, who knows what it is, I think it's gonna. Well, we'll talk about that in a little bit, but I think it's like the design is ready, but they're just not doing it yet because the Switch is still selling decently well. It's not too insignificant of a drop to be alarmed or anything. So yeah, it's not ending this year, although we don't know about any games for this year besides Pikmin 4, which I don't think Pikmin 4 is going to come out this year, to be honest. And we know of Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, or whatever it's called. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, that's what it's called. I'm not really that big of a Zelda fan, so I don't really pay attention to that sort of stuff. So, yeah, it's looking kind of on the dry side in terms of games. I mean, there was that Fire Emblem game that just released a few days ago. Yay, I don't think anyone cares about Fire Emblem, if we're being honest. So, yeah, all we know is Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and Pikmin 4, and there's like no other games. And probably there's going to be a February Direct in about 2 or 3 weeks now. That's when it usually happens. Which oh yeah, that's getting close. Can't wait for that. But yeah, that's when they usually reveal their big games for the year and stuff. So like we'll see the alleged Mario Odyssey 2 or whatever it is. So yeah, we don't really know a lot for games about 2023, which could indicate that the new console could be revealed sometime soon. I don't think it'll be revealed at the February Direct. If it's gonna be revealed this year, I think it will be revealed in the September Direct or sometime late this year, like October, November, in like a standalone video sort of thing, like the OLED was. Because the Switch OLED reveal, and I think the Switch Lite reveal as well, weren't a part of any like big presentation or anything. So like they were just like released, the reveal videos were released on their own. So yeah, I think, yeah, definitely. I think actually by the end of this year, we're gonna hear about the next console and like whatever it's gonna be like. So I was gonna say that my throat's getting a little dry, but anyways, like the next console, whatever it is. So this is like the next topic here I was gonna talk about. So what is the next Switch gonna be like? Like, I think it's gonna keep the hybrid, which I honestly don't want. I really wish that they'd go back to the, console and hybrid, like the Wii, the DS, Wii U, 3DS. Like, I miss those days. Like, you had a dedicated console and a dedicated handheld. That was the golden era of Nintendo, in my opinion. But with the success of the Switch, they're probably gonna continue with the hybrid concept. But it can backfire, because if they keep the next console too similar looking to the Switch that we have now, then it's gonna fall into a scenario that the Wii U fell into. Like it looks way too similar to the original Wii, and most people think that the gamepad is just an upgrade to the Wii. And so, if the next console just has like better specs, then people are just gonna think, oh, it's an upgrade. We don't need that. We're still gonna have games on our Switch. So like, yeah. It's not going to sell well. It's going to fall into the case that the Wii U fell into, which is not very good. But hey, hopefully that teaches Nintendo a lesson. And yeah, they got to innovate on consoles. You can't just copy and paste the same thing. Or I guess they can, because that works with like Xbox and PlayStation, because they just put like a 2 or 3 on it, and oh, now that makes it. Now it's different, because if you call something, say, the Wii U, like, that doesn't sound like a sequel, that sounds like an upgrade. If you call something the PlayStation 2, then, oh, that sounds like a sequel, not an upgrade. See, like, like the PlayStation 4 Pro, obviously that's an upgrade and not a sequel, like, you get what I mean. So basically, now, to talk about what this new console could be like. I've had a few ideas in the past. I've had an idea of, so like basically the dock is the console, and you have a second screen that docks in the dock. Like you have the Switch itself that goes in the dock, but you can take the Switch out and play from the Switch and use the dock and have like a dual screen experience like the Wii U. So like basically the gamepad is a Switch, but you can still take the Switch anywhere you want. But maybe it's like not as powerful or something, and like it's only used for dual screen, like something like that. Like I feel like that could be pretty cool. And also I had an idea, because like there's been these like new flip phone sort of things. They're not like actual flip phones, or like that Samsung Galaxy Z Flip. Put a picture on screen. There's a picture on screen of it for you. So basically, like something like that, where like the screen folds in half and it's like a DS sort of thing, or like the screen folds backwards or something like that. I saw a concept of that somewhere for some device. I don't know what it's called, so no picture of that. But anyways, like it could be something like that. Or option 3, what it could be is you have the Switch. It like goes into the dock, and the dock has like a graphics card in it, and so it like boosts the resolution and performance when it's in docked mode or something like that. Because with the Switch we have now, the dock is basically nothing. It's a charger and it's an HDMI output, and that's all it is. There's nothing else in the dock. But with like something like that, you have like put like a graphics card in there and a processor, and like the dock is like its own thing. But you can't play the dock by itself. You have to have the Switch in the dock to like power it or whatever. I don't know. I feel like that could be pretty cool. So yeah, when's this gonna release? I think it's gonna release holiday 2024 is when we're gonna get the Switch U, the Switch 2, the Switch Pro, the new Nintendo Switch U Deluxe Definitive Edition, and Knuckles plus 8. I don't know. Whatever the title is, it'll probably be something something, I don't know, but basically I think it's going to be revealed either late this year, early 2024, late 2023, early 2024. That's what I'm thinking would be the best time, because like I don't know, I'm not a businessman, so I don't really know what the best time to do is, but I do know from like YouTube algorithms and stuff, like when's the best time to post or whatever. Like I've learned that about 2:30 Central Time in the afternoon is the best time to post a video. So that's probably when, not when this one's gonna go up, because I'll probably edit it right after I record this and upload it. So yeah. So basically, like during the holiday season, when everyone's like around family and stuff, like you show them this new thing and like, oh, we'll have to get that for you next year when it comes out. Like that would be the perfect time to launch a new system, or to reveal a new system, and then it launches the next holiday year, like something like that. Or what I said, early 2024 is like, say, I don't know, like that's the end of the school season, like May, June, or whatever. They reveal it then, and say like, I don't know, Big Brain over here got hundreds on all of his assignments, and oh, I'll buy you that new Switch U or whatever for Christmas this year because you did so good in your school. Like something like that. Like that's the best time to reveal it. Is holiday season 2023 or mid to early 2024. And we know it's not going to come out this year because the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass hasn't finished releasing. The last wave is expected to release in I think it's like October, November of this year. So yeah, it's definitely not coming out this year. I hope not 2025. I don't think it will come out in 2025. I think it's 2024. 2025 just seems too far, like the Switch by then will be 7 years old, well, by then if it was 2025, it'd be 8 years old. No Nintendo home console has gone for 8 years. The Wii was the longest, which lasted for 6, from 2006 to 2012, but yeah, if it goes on for 8 years, oh man, it's going to be a long time with the Switch, and like, I'm just looking forward to a new console, like the Switch, it's got the drift, and it's very underpowered, like, it's time for a new console, and so definitely be revealed this year, I think. I hope. I'm not a marketer or business guy, like I said, so I don't know what the best strategy is, but I know in 2016, when the Switch was revealed, it was late 2016, which, the Wii U didn't sell very well, so obviously they wanted to get that Switch out as soon as possible so they could, like, Nintendo could survive, basically. And so, yeah, but that was in October when the Switch was revealed, right after Paper Mario Color Splash came out. I remember that. But, so yeah, if they're following the pattern like they did with the Wii U, and like when the Switch was revealed, the next one should be revealed in this year of 2023, but they might not do that because the Switch obviously has outsold every other home Nintendo console. It's if it goes on any longer, it might outsell the DS. I don't think it will, but it might get close. I think it's gonna like cap off at around 130, and then it's not gonna sell any more than that. But anyways, so like, what kind of games could we get on the thing? Like, I think Mario Kart 9, I honestly think Mario Kart 9's been a finished game for a long time, and, you know, they're just waiting to ship that out, but they're not going to do that, because Mario Kart 8 is selling like hotcakes. It's like at 50 million units or something. That is insane. It's not going to reach Wii Sports levels of success, but for not being a pack-in game, 50 million is really good. So yeah, like, Mario Kart 9, I think that's going to be a launch title, because Nintendo knows that Mario Kart is recognizable, and like 9, obviously, it's not like 8 Deluxe DX. I hope they don't do like an 8 Deluxe where it includes the booster course, pass tracks, all of it and everything. They could totally do that. I would be really mad, but if it's not Mario Kart 9, oh man, like maybe they could do like a Mario Kart All-Stars sort of thing where it's like you got all the Mario Kart games like remade in HD, but that basically just be Mario Kart 8, but with all the retro tracks, you know. But anyways, back to the Switch discussion. Yeah, I really think it's going to be a hybrid. I don't want it to be a hybrid. I want the 4DS and the Wii U too. That would be a dream come true if we had a hybrid or a handheld and a console again, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, yeah, the Switch 2, U, Pro, whatever it is, I think it's going to be revealed at the end of this year, and it will come out late 2024. So that's basically all I got to say for this edition of Nintendiscussion. Thanks for watching. This episode was a little bit on the shorter side. I was going to try and see if I could make it go longer, but we only got to about 18 minutes here. Anyways, if you enjoyed this short little episode here, be sure to subscribe and smash the like button. I'm almost to 400 subscribers, so if we could reach that, that'd be awesome. Hopefully the next episode of the series will be a little bit longer. This one was a little bit on the shorter side because I was kind of a little underprepared and just kind of going off the top of my head here. I had this little chart, but that was pretty much it. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.